Okay, so this is question 10 from the 2013 Maths KCPE paper. It asks, what is the difference between the lowest common multiple and the highest common factor of the numbers 18, 24, and 72? Right, so if you remember, in order to represent a number as its prime factors, we can draw a tree. So at each stage we divide one of the factors so we can get closer to finding the prime factor. So let me show you with 72. So 72 can be split into 2 on 36. If we multiply 2 and 36, we get 72. 2 is prime, so we can't simplify that any further, but 36 isn't, so we can. So 36 can be split into 6 and 6. 36 is 6 squared. 6 and 6 is not a prime number, so 6 can further be split into 3 and 2. So we can do that both the 6's, and then we end up with the prime factors for 72. So that means we can write 72 as such. 72 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. And we can do a similar thing to represent 24 and 18. So 24 is equal to 8 times 3, and that can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 18 is equal to 9 times 2, and that can be written as 2 times 3 times 3. This being the 9 here, as you know that 3 squared is 9. Okay, so we want to find the lowest common multiple and the highest common factor of these three numbers. Okay, so the lowest common multiple is a multiple for which all of these three are factors, and you might want to prove this yourself, but that is 72. 18 times by 4 is 72. I'll write that a bit, I'll get rid of this and write this a bit more neatly. 18 times by 4 is 72. 24 times by 3 is 72. And 72 times by 1 is 72. So 72 is the lowest common multiple. The highest common factor of these three numbers is the largest number, so that is the largest number which is a factor for all of these. So let's write them again as a product of their prime factors so we can see the lowest common factor a bit more easily. That will be the number that goes into all of them and is the greatest. So 72 can be written as 2 times by 2 times by 2 times by 3 times by 3. 24 can be written as 2 times by 2 times by 2 times by 3. And 18 can be written as 2 times by 3 times by 3. Okay, let me use a different coloured pen to show this more easily. So what goes into all of them? So I guess 3 is a factor of all of them. Is there anything else that we can see? Any other prime that we can see that is common to all of them? 2 is common to all of them. And what about 3? Well, 3 isn't, because 3 appears in 18 again, appears in 72 again, but it does not appear in 24 again. How about 2? 2 appears in 72 again, 24, but does not appear in 18 again. So that means that the highest common factor of 72, 24, and 18 is 2 times 3, which is 6. So we have the lowest common multiple is 72, the highest common factor is 6, and the question asked us what is the difference between the lowest common multiple and the highest common factor of these numbers. So the difference is 72 take away 6, which is 66. The answer is 66, which is option B.